Coming to you live from Brian Wynn Studios, it's Reaper Live!
Reaper
We're
Live.
here.
Reaper Live?
What? What are we doing on 2 weeks in a row?
I don't know. But it is Thursday.
It is Thursday. Dave, you know what that is?
What?
It's our favorite night of the week.
Well, it is mine.
I love Thursday nights. It's our favorite night of the week. It's Reaper Live, the show where we blend painting, gaming, and
Geek culture.
all together for your viewing pleasure. I'm Ron.
I'm John.
I'm Brad.
And this is Reaper Live. So thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it. This is Reaper Live, the highest rated show on Twitch.
Yeah.
Only Amaranth gives us any sort of competition, right?
Only Amaranth.
Only.
You're right, yeah.
Hey,
Tonight-
if we just say her name every stream, maybe she'll come do a guest
Yeah.
stream with us.
Yeah. It's like, Amaranth, kind of like the whole...
Summon,
Be-
we
like
could summon-
Beetlejuice?
yeah.
Tonight on Reaper Live, special guest from the Rockford Files, James Garner.
Hey.
From the Bob Newhart Show, Suzanne Plachette. And singing his hit song In the Summertime, Mungo Jerry.
Mungo Jerry. I don't know that one.
Yeah,
Is that what you spent writing on your pad over there?
yeah.
I thought he was writing stuff important, like down.
Very important.
Like important
Who are the
notes to talk
guests?
about.
That is the that's the thing. Casa de Morrison, maybe Danny Terrell will make it on some other time. But yeah, so it's this episode 200 part B.
That's right.
Bravo.
Is there a severed head behind?
Oh
me?
yeah, it's the
Yeah,
above,
yeah.
right above
It's
you.
right above you.
Okay, yeah. Well, don't ask.
Oh, I can
Don't
tell
ask-
them the story if
Don't
you
ask
want.
us any questions. We won't tell you any lies.
Oh.
Oh, is there a story behind that?
Yes, you don't. Oh, I guess it's so long ago you forget. Okay, so when we
Nightbot.
when we started Reaper Live, it was just Ed and Ron upstairs in a small studio, and I was helping Justin track it and
It's its studio.
moderate the chat and everything. And so Ed or Ron said something funny, and so I put in there smiley face, smiley. It's like I'm laughing. That was a good one. And I put in like 4, and all of a sudden this I forget what we called it. Was it Mootbot? Yeah, Mootbot comes in and deletes my post and says, "You stop spamming, or I will kick you out of the channel." I'm on the phone to Justin. Who the hell is this Mootbot? Doesn't he know who I am? What the hell? You tell him who I am. And Justin's like, it's just a bot. I don't care. So then I went and found a head on a stake. And then
Like
put
you
the,
do.
Like you, it's what you
Like
do.
you do.
And then put a little name tag that said Mootbot on it. And so it was in the studio after that. So that's what happens. And then we got Darth Abacus as our moderator. Right,
Right.
Justin?
Darth.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for adding that, Justin.
Good confirmation there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, this is part B of our 200th episode. I don't know why we called it that, but you know what? That's just what we call it.
Bueno.
I think there's B for bueno. Let's see. I don't know why you guys are watching that. All the good stuff was last week, but we'll try our best tonight.
Hey, there's some good stuff.
Sorry, did I say
Yeah.
that out loud? Oh,
And maybe
okay.
maybe we can convince John to go to the bathroom and say Amara 3 times.
Amaranth, look in the mirror.
In the mirror,
Can't
See
wait
if
for
she-
part C. That's right.
Yeah, maybe
no longer
we'll do
numbered.
part C. We'll just keep this thing going.
Going, yeah.
Just
What
keep
the
it
hell?
going.
Yeah.
So I'll let you guys start. I don't really have much to bring tonight. I spoiled all my surprises last week. So
Oh, I got nothing.
okay. Well, thanks for watching. See you next week.
Story time. I went to a concert on Monday.
Yeah?
It's the first concert I've been to in a while. It's my first time sitting in the balcony.
Where'd you go?
The House of Blues.
Oh,
Who'd you
okay.
In Dallas.
Yeah.
My favorite band of all time, Coheed and Cambria. I've been listening to them forever. I've seen them live 7 times.
Wow.
But, it was my first time sitting in the balcony, and I realized that I really like sitting in the balcony.
Yeah? After fighting all the crowds on the floor?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Sitting
you're
there
an
for
old
4
man.
hours.
Yeah.
I'm not tired the next day. I got to sit right next to the bar. I got to
nice.
sit down and eat my food and watch the show.
Oh.
Normally, I'm down in the the trenches down there.
Yeah.
So
The mosh pit.
Yeah.
Or do they still have those?
this band doesn't really do that.
Sure they
but,
do.
yes. But yeah, Coheed brings you back. That's right. I've been listening to them since the summer of 2002.
So have you ever gotten like backstage passes? You ever got to meet the band?
No, not yet.
See?
I know Justin did. He got like VIP tickets one time.
Yeah.
But no. Yeah.
You know, a lot of bands are doing that. They'll actually sell the backstage passes.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Alice Cooper will, for like $400 or $500, you can go backstage and meet him after a concert.
Progressive metal.
Yeah, you know what the trick is? Oh, have you never heard of them?
No,
Oh,
never
okay,
heard
yeah.
I've
They've been
never
around
heard
for a
of
long
them
time.
either, but I didn't want to admit it, Ron.
Yeah.
so-
I mean, yeah, of course, I've listened to them too
Yeah, yeah.
for years.
I actually have a tattoo.
Yeah, Justin has a
You
tattoo
do?
of the
Really?
band. Yep.
I do. On my bicep.
Yep. It's
I
the
thought that
triangle
was
thing.
the Lord of the Rings symbol.
No, that's my forearm.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So a cool little trick about this particular band is that every time they come to Dallas, their lead singer, he writes comic books and things like that, and he's a really big nerd. And so the band likes to go to the Dallas Vintage Toy Shop every time they're here.
Mm-hmm.
So every time they come to Dallas, it's always a good bet that if you take that day off of work, you can go catch them at the Dallas Vintage Toys. So it's a good little hack
Okay.
right there.
Okay,
So
cool.
yeah,
All right.
it's pretty neat.
Bryce Coconor, you were right. DJ Rice Cube is all you need.
That's right.
I didn't know you were into metal.
They're like more of a progressive rock.
Yeah, it's more like
Yeah.
I would call it more rock than I would metal for sure.
Oh.
Okay, I have to go check it out.
Yeah.
And Ron, you like the 70s?
I like everything.
Kind of like what we yacht rock is what I picture.
That was 70s, but we always see Depeche Mode's coming into town in October, but we like to go see Strangelove, which is the Depeche Mode tribute band, which is really, really good.
Yeah.
But we like to go see a lot of these new cover bands, these tribute bands, whom we like to.
And a lot of times they're better than the original.
they're really good. Yeah, yeah. We've seen it. We've seen several, and we're going to see Champagne Yacht Club again in June.
Oh,
they're going to be at Lava Cantina out here in the Colony.
Moonlight Minis.
Yeah,
After the Beach Boys, it was all downhill. True
That's
story.
CBP.
True story. Dad was fighting in Vietnam in '66 and '67. He came back.
I remember.
And he wanted to. We wanted to go see the Beatles, and so Mom had promised that we'd do that. But in '67, the Beatles had quit touring by that time. So as a consolation prize, Dad took us to go see the Beach Boys in Fort Worth in
Wow.
1967.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. HM Road Dog. I am mixing Strangelove on the 10th of June.
Oh, nice.
That's cool. Where at? HM Road Dog? What venue?
Yeah,
You
what
know, are they with the Flock of Seagulls this time? We saw them in March with the real Flock of Seagulls, like the
Oh.
actual Flock of
Oh,
Seagulls.
really?
I mean, there's only like one dude left. I mean,
Now
it's
it's
just
less than a flock.
Mike-
It's like a gaggle or something.
It's just Seagull.
Seagull. The
And
singular.
he is completely bald now.
My first band I ever went to, or my first concert I ever went to was Journey.
Oh, yeah?
With Bad Company, I think.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It's my
The
mom's
Gas
favorite- my
Lamp.
mom's
Thanks,
favorite.
HM Road Dog.
Yeah.
That'll be a great show.
So what was your first concert, Ron? Do you remember?
Jinx.
Damn. Must be tough.
I don't
He
remember.
goes to a lot of music.
Yeah.
I didn't really do a lot when I was a teenager. I
Yeah.
started doing it more when I was in college. So it may have been Depeche Mode. I don't quite remember, but I did see the Moody Blues a long time ago.
Really?
One of my early concerts. Yeah, they
Your
were awesome.
parents?
No,
Just
I went,
you?
Yeah, with my friends. Yeah, I went to go see the Moody Blues and Chicago. This is a great show. It was
Wow,
really great. I
yeah.
love the Moody Blues. They're really great. We are really just off topic
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah.
So anyway, cool. Well, I'm glad
Yeah.
you got to go see your favorite
Yeah.
band.
Balcony seats.
Balcony
that was the
seats.
moral of the story. If you're gonna go see, a
I know.
concert,
I'm just watching. I'm just
Balcony
enjoying everybody. You know, this is like
Yeah.
Jay Spivas, Kiss 77.
I saw Dio in there
I
too.
would have loved to have
Oh,
seen David
Ozzy.
Bowie. Have you seen David Bowie, Dave?
No, I haven't.
I would have loved to have seen David Bowie.
I did see my very first concert was Alice Cooper.
Oh,
Welcome to My Nightmare.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
really
It
cool.
was quite the show.
They were talking on the radio the other day about how U2 back in the 83, 82 was when Boy or October, I forget what it was, came out. And they saw them in Dallas at the Bronco Bowl, which is a very small venue for you. And I would have killed to have seen U2 back then. That would have been awesome. I've never seen U2, and I always wanted to see U2.
Well, you can usually tell the the age. Lord Rare Rooster, REM, Queen of Kings 5, New Kids on the Block.
My wife loves New Kids.
Nyeville, Oingo Boingo.
I would have loved to have seen Oingo Boingo.
Castell Morrison, Black Sabbath. Yeah.
I've actually seen Frankie Goes to Hollywood
Oh, really?
at a small club. Yeah. Yeah. After like 3 songs, I was like, I'm good.
do
good.
you know Rush? the band Rush?
Of course.
Yeah.
I'll
yeah.
say-
Cambria sounds like Rush.
Oh, I
They
love
do.
Rush.
Yeah,
They do,
so
yeah.
they
The
sound
only
exactly
person
like
on the planet who doesn't know who Rush is Gus Lant.
Rush. There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Can I tell the story real quick?
Sure.
He,
yeah.
he actually loves Rush now.
So,
ironically.
okay, Gus is from Wisconsin, right? Which is like almost Canada, right?
Yeah, yeah,
It's
practically.
right there. And so, and Gus is our age, right? He's in his 50s, I guess, or late 40s. Sorry, John. he's old enough to know better. And he went back, and he worked down here, and he went back home for a summer, I guess, to go visit, and came back and goes, "Hey, have you ever guys heard of a band called Rush?" I'm like, "Yeah." He was like, "Dude, I've never heard of them." I said, wait,
How
you've
do you
never heard of
not
Rush
hear-
before?"
Yeah.
And you grew up in our age group, in the 70s and the 80s, and you've never heard of Rush? No, dude, I know he's not Canadian, but
Close.
it's not Canada, but
It's close.
right there on the border, man.
Yeah.
And so it's just he should know better. He should know better.
Yeah. And you think
And-
he was like pulling your leg? Or
Yeah,
no, he was
wasn't.
serious.
He was damn serious.
Damn, Gus.
So
Yeah. Good old Gus.
yeah, Gus.
Yep.
Have you heard of Rush? Yeah,
But
yeah.
that's the best example.
Okay, so when I when I first started feeling old, I was in college, and this would have been in the mid to late '80s.
Mm-hmm.
And Ed and I were walking down one corridor, and these two girls were talking, and Paul McCartney was on tour with Wings throughout in the United States. She goes, "Did you know Paul McCartney was in a band before Wings?"
Or what's really great is whenever Paul McCartney did that song, like within the last 6 years, 7 years, with somebody, John. You may have seen this, and there were a lot of Gen Zers that were like, I don't remember what it was. They were like, there's like Rihanna maybe or something like that. They're like, man, Rihanna put this Paul McCartney guy on the map.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and I was
Man,
like, oh,
thank God
no.
for Rihanna. Paul McCartney would be a
I
nobody.
know. He'd just be some old dude living in.
I don't know if it was Rihanna. It was somebody like that. It was.
No, I
some
saw
mainstream
memes
pop.
like that. So
Yeah.
yeah.
There you
It
go.
wasn't Michael Jackson and say, was it?
No. Oh, did you, cranky dog? I never got to see Paul McCartney. I did get to Ed and I
Kanye.
and
Maybe it was Kanye.
Reaper Harley went to
Kanye.
go see Ringo Starr and his all-star band. Did go see that.
Close.
Nice.
Ah, Motley Crue, the Dogfather. Yeah.
Man.
In fact, we have an autographed album of Motley Crue. Ed got that for Reaper Harley one year for Christmas.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's hanging in her office.
I
Yeah.
would love to see Def Leppard. I'd love to see Def Leppard, and I think the Eagles would be a great band to see as well. So.
Never liked the Eagles.
Really?
Never liked them for whatever reason.
Well, I guess we could talk about miniatures for a
Yeah,
minute.
we
This is a lot of fun
You're
to
not
talk
invited
about.
to Hotel California, Dave.
Oh, hey, it's fine with me. I don't like that song. 10,000 Maniacs, yeah. Man, it's got a lot of good bands here. We have a very, very good chat crew.
Yeah. Well rounded.
Yes.
Very well rounded. Okay. So, hey, is it 15 after yet?
Yeah, it's about time
All
right,
right,
now.
let's do it.
Perfect. Right on the dot.
Do a
There we go.
giveaway.
All right.
Here we
Music for
go.
15 awards. Here we go. If you haven't done your hashtag freeze in, you're too late.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily, but for this round, yes. Here we go.
And, hey, Steve Skillman's here.
There's Steve Skillman's
Tyree Veras,
Yep. Ishan Loki.
back. Once Bitten Apple.
AeroWiz 130.
Otter Mama 3.
All right. You
Okay.
got to type in
Exclamation point claim.
claim.
Correct.
And this is episode 200B.
Bravo.
Two.
Bueno.
Rigged.
Okay.
That's right.
So we'll do another drawing here at 6:30 our time in 15
Right.
minutes. So be ready for that. So if you didn't win this time, you might win next time.
Ooh,
Got
you
3 more
might.
chances.
Yeah. Stay tuned. Don't change. Don't touch that dial.
That's right. That's right. Let's see. Okay, what do you want to do now?
I can talk about Mirrorscape real quick.
Sure.
So today, our partners over at Mirrorscape, they launched their pre-order. So you're able to pre-order them on iOS and Google Play. So
this
Google
would be
Play
a good
and
time
iOS.
for PSA number 1, Justin.
Uh,
Here we go.
PSA number 1. Oh yeah, there you go. I'm gonna copy the link right now. I'm gonna put it in chat in a second while I pull it up. But yes, our partners over at Mirrorscape are launching their pre-order. So the beta opens June 20th, and you can go pre-download it right now.
Fantastic.
There was a couple people on our Discord that have been messing around with it on the beta. I messed around with it a little bit as well. So I have messed around with it, and we might mess around with it on Reaper.
Can you
Live
explain
also
just
as well.
real quickly what
Yeah,
Mirrorscape
the
is?
Dogfather doesn't know what it is. So.
So Mirrorscape is a kind of a new augmented reality type program, and their tagline is bringing the table back to tabletop. And what you do is mostly use your iPad or your phone, and it has a way for you to build using all kinds of different products from Dwarven Forge, Fat Dragon Games, Reaper Miniatures, Frog God Games, and they have a bunch of assets that are in there, and you can digitally kind of 3D make your maps and things like that. I have some examples on my computer, Justin. I think I'm streaming still.
Yes.
Is your NDI working?
So this is a kind of an example
It is.
that I like. It's a little blurry. It's a little out of focus, but you guys can get the picture. So on the left is a 2D map. As you can see, it's probably some kind of hearth with some pillars with a fire in the middle. And on the right is what they digitally made in Mirrorscape. I'll get some better pictures tomorrow for Reaperland because I plan to mess around with it on Reaperland. But this is just kind of an example of what people are doing with it. And then on this one, you can see on the left, there's a 2D map of a log inside of like a little clearing. And on Mirrorscape, they went and created it, a little scene with a
Now,
little
this is
log
all
in the
done
clearing.
digitally, right? This
Yeah,
is not,
it's on your phone.
3D printing or anything.
And
Steve Skellman says he saw Mirrorscape for Primus in 1997.
there you go, Justin.
Nice.
You can come
Great
back to me, Justin. You can come back to us.
And so they're taking Reaper miniatures and they're painting them and
Digitally coloring.
giving them a digital.
And
thing.
there's a lot of cool stuff you can do. Obviously, you saw a few examples there. But there's a lot of cool tools with DMs where you can make multiple levels. You can make certain rooms blacked out so the players can't see ahead, just like what you would normally see on normal VTTs. But the cool thing is that they have augmented reality. So when you're looking through your phone, for example, if we were all playing, this whole table could be blank, and you could see everything on your phone.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
In augmented
It's really
reality.
cool. Yeah, it's really neat.
And you can get up and close. One of my favorite features is as a player, for instance, Dave would be like, if I was saying, can I see that goblin through the door?
Yeah.
There's a function on there to where you hit the eyes, and you can go into the eyes of your miniature.
Oh,
so it
and then
puts
see
you
what
in the
they
view.
see. Yeah, yeah.
So it'll show you kind of what you could see down on the table. That's a really cool feature, and it's kind of it's pretty neat. So you can be like, well, how big is this monster? You go into it and you like look up and it's like, oh wow.
If you have to ask, you can't beat it.
It's a big monster. So there's a lot of cool features, and I plan to mess around with it on Reaper Land whenever I can.
Yeah, you guys should go check it out and tell them Reaper sent you.
And I'll put the links in chat again.
Yeah. So Mirrorscape.
Mirrorscape. They were calling themselves Arcana, but they announced a couple of days ago that they noticed during the beta, the closed beta, that a lot of people were getting confused. So now they're just changing their names or keeping their name as like Mirrorscape.
Yeah.
I think they were doing like a Mirrorscape as the umbrella, but Arcana as the actual app.
Is there a celebrity involved with this?
Yeah.
Is there?
A few of them actually. But their creative director is Joe Manganiello. If you guys know Joe Manganiello, did a lot of stuff for. What was that TV show he was on, Justin?
Didn't
the
he?
vampire one?
Didn't he open for Metallica at one time?
He was on Magic Mike.
He
He's
was in
an
Magic
actor.
Mike.
You know about
yeah.
True Blood?
True Blood, yes. He is an actor.
He's married to Sofia Vergara.
That's right.
Oh,
His little chihuahua.
There you go. Now.
Oh, yeah.
Now
Oh, okay.
And, everybody knows him as the Dragonborn warrior
Yeah.
and the whole Vecna stuff.
Yeah.
You guys know Joe.
Big D&D guy.
But yes, he is the creative director.
Max Powers, has Joe met with you guys?
Not yet.
Not yet.
He did message us on Instagram like 5 years ago, but not yet.
Maybe he'll be at ReaperCon. You never know.
You never
Maybe
know.
he'll show up.
Yeah.
But yes. And I'm talking to somebody that has been running. So Mirrorscape has contacted us, and I contacted them about coming to ReaperCon. It doesn't look like they're going to be personally coming to ReaperCon, but they're asking a lot of their DMs in the community if anybody's going, and then we might have some games being ran by some DMs and stuff like that,
would be
for
nice,
Mirrorscape
yeah.
at ReaperCon. So yeah.
Yeah, he's working on the Dragonlance TV series.
Yeah, that is super exciting. Josh and Min says that he's working on the Dragonlance TV series. That's right. I think he's the main producer on it, actually.
Oh, really?
And I think he's acting in it, too.
Lucky stiff.
Yeah. He's a really big fan of Dragonlance.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. All right. So very good. Let's see. So there's Mirrorscape. What else you got?
ReaperCon?
We'll talk about ReaperCon.
Pewter Rooster, y'all charging for games?
That's right.
$2?
Yes. So
$2, yeah.
this year we are charging, just like other conventions that we kind of looked around at other conventions to see what everybody else is doing. And traditionally, we have never really charged for
We've never
for
charged
games.
for games.
and it's just kind of to cover the cost of the table of us renting and using that table at the hotel. So it's a very minimal fee. It's like $2.
Yeah.
It's a Jefferson. That's
yeah.
who's on the $2 bill.
It's a Jefferson.
And it's just to help cover
or
that.
two
the
Susan
cost
B. Anthony's.
Or
over the weekend.
there you go. Wow, Ron, showing
Yeah,
your money
I know,
money
I
IQ.
know. So yeah, we've never charged for games, and it was just something that it's gotten to the point where prices have gone up on everything around the world, and so it's just one of these things to help us cover our costs, where we are charging the $2 per game this time.
Let's see. Josh Minnie, is it going to be live action, not a cartoon?
I think it's live action.
Yeah, I think it's live action.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see.
A lot of games got updated on ReaperCon. I think most of the final information for the manufacturer awards, there should be going an update hopefully on Monday. I have it all written up. I'm just sending it around to the team to make sure that it's all final, and sending it off to some of the other manufacturers to make sure that they have the right information given to me before I make it public. So, yeah. But I think we have everybody that's going to be a part of that.
Agent Marvell, it might be for I know the Hasbro announced a D&D channel or a Hasbro channel. Was it one or the other? It was both. It was just D&D. Yeah, they're talking about
Like a
streaming-
24-hour
streaming
streaming
platform. Yeah,
Oh, off of Twitch or YouTube or
probably
what?
their own service.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So that's the talk. That's what it was out in the rumor mill in the last couple of days.
What's the street? That's what we need. We need a segment from Ron about what's going on. What's the rumor on the street?
Yeah, rumors.
Rumor on the streets. Rumor has it. You never know. Let's see. What else? Oh, okay. So hey, T Public today. I put 3 T-shirts up on T Public.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now these are just the basic. It's a basic Sophie shirt. You can already get I think the ReaperCon logo on there. But this is the Max Dunbar Sophie that he designed for us. And there are 3 different versions. They're slightly different versions. They're drastically different. John's going to pull it up here and see if we can get it on the on the screen.
Thank you,
I got it
Steve
pulled up already.
Skellman.
Okay.
Steve Skellman is going to email you some juicy rumors. There,
Okay,
Ron.
cool.
There you go, chat.
There we go. So there's the Sophie shirt. That's just Sophie by herself, and it's got the little ReaperCon logo and her otter. If you go to, there you go. So that's and you can change your colors and change your style and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, 20% off.
20% off.
Better act now.
I love my shirts from T Public. There's the one there. It just doesn't have the date on the logo. It just says ReaperCon, and then the other one that just has the ReaperCon and the logo itself.
And the
excuse me,
Weaselmancer.
The date has we don't have a Weaselmancer yet.
It's a Weaselmancer.
And there's the let's see if you go to you can change your colors, change your styles. There's the classic. You can get a V-neck. You can get the extra soft tri-blend, and then you can also get classic ReaperCon from previous years, plus the Dungeon
Oh,
Builder
you did
shirt.
the no date.
Yes, you date, no date. So some people like it, some people don't. Some people want a memento, some people just want the cool
Hey,
thing.
you got another 15 hours to get these on sale.
Yeah, these are on sale. And I love these shirts. I always get the tri-blend. They're a
Yes,
little
Valendar
softer.
the Red.
What?
Yes, Sophie's otter is secretly the Weaselmancer.
Yeah, okay. Let's start that rumor. There's a rumor. Rumor has it on the street.
I saw Ron wearing this one on Wednesday.
Yeah, I wore that the other day.
I like the colors on it.
Yeah,
I
it's
toyed
cool.
with your emotions, Painterly Get.
Painted again.
Well, that's me.
Is the
you know.
Weaselmancer
Yeah,
master.
you can ask
So,
Reaper Harley.
Lots of good stuff. I
I
need
just
to
like
get
to
some,
toy with people's emotions.
I need to get some more. One of my shirts, all my shirts have held up really well from T Public except for one, which started to come off really bad. But
I don't think these are glow in the dark. They're
No, they're
green,
not
but
glow
they're
in the
not glowing in
It
the dark.
is very bright though.
yeah,
Like
it's
it is
cool.
a good green.
It looks cool. Yeah.
But
yeah.
there's your 3
So
shirts
there you
for
go.
Reaper.
So there's your ReaperCon. And if you guys have ideas for new shirt designs featuring Sophie or some other things, just let us know. We'll
Maybe a
send it on
protest for a Weaselmancer.
over. Maybe I don't think I have that art for.
Just blow this guy up. He'll be the whole shirt.
There you go.
All right, you can come back to us.
Let's see. Yeah, so that I did that today.
Mhm.
What else? Oh. Speaking of ReaperCon, let me see. Maybe I have something laying around
yeah.
here I can show you guys. Look
Oh.
at this.
What is this?
Very careful with this.
This Dave happens to be a 100 millimeter print of ReaperCon Sophie.
Ah.
Justin, can we get Cambot going here? Oh, she's so big she won't even
Won't
fit on
even
the screen.
fit in the camera.
That's right.
Oh.
Test print.
Okay.
So she is now. This is a volumetric test print. Christine Van Patten sculpted this for us. You can see the wings didn't print right. There's an error in the printing.
Yes.
So this is just, again, volumetric, and this is not even the final sculpt. Christine has done a few more iterations since this. She's in chat. She can probably answer questions. But this will be the one that'll be available at the meet and greet. If you get a meet and greet ticket, you're going to get this with your ticket. Or if you can't make the meet and greet, or if you just want to
you can buy it at the show as well.
online. You can buy it online before the show. Because
Okay,
we're only going to make
We need
a
to
certain
count.
amount. Yeah, we need it because we're going to be printing these. These are digitally
We'll have
printed.
a
So
cutoff date.
yeah.
There's a cutoff date online. So
You don't want Ron sweating in the printing room.
you'll have to order this through Tabletop Events, where you get your ReaperCon stuff. And
And the otter is still being worked on?
yeah, it's done. We just didn't get it printed in time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the otter is separate. Christine says right there, the otter is separate. But she's working on a base, right, Christine, that you can just put the otter in this little spot on the base to make it look cool. Now, so there's two versions we're going to
And
provide.
Christine, could you put a like a little WM on his little shoulder?
Weaselmancer.
Yeah. As you can see, the wings, obviously the wings messed up in the printing. But yeah.
So this is an early version. Kind of a whip, I guess. Justin, in the folder, there is a video of the actual sculpt. Can
Oh,
you
the
pull
turnaround?
Yeah, the turnaround. Can you pull that up?
This was 100 millimeters, right?
There you go.
100 millimeters.
Okay.
You can see she changed the feet. You can see the now this isn't final either, but again, some changes have been made since the print we've got here to the version here.
Oh, wow.
I like the way she changed the feet. The wings are different. You can see the wings here are this is the way they're going to look. They may again, this is still a work in progress, so what you see here may not be final. There may be some adjustments, but really love the way it turned out. Looks really great, Christine. You did a great job.
Yeah, it looks
As usual.
phenomenal.
Yeah, and you're going to get the small version, the gaming scale version, in your swag bag. So when you buy your ticket to ReaperCon, you'll get a swag bag. The small gaming scale version will be in there. If you want the larger 100 millimeter version, you're going to have to either get it at the meet and greet or order it through Tabletop Events.
Paladin 65. Wait, where can we order it?
It's not available yet.
It's not available yet, but it will be up on tabletop.events underneath the merch section as soon as
Yes.
it goes up.
Yes. Yes, the Otter comes with both versions. So you'll get the 100 millimeter scale version and the gaming scale version of the Otter. So free with the swag bag, free with your ticket to the meet and greet, or you can just buy it by itself. And again, this is a print. Now the gaming scale version will be probably Bones USA,
Okay.
but the large version will be a print.
Okay. So Bones USA, the smaller version will be Bones USA, and the 100 millimeter version will be
A print,
a print.
a digital print in RM print material.
Yeah.
So
Looks
yeah,
awesome.
pretty cool. Good job, Christine. Yeah, she's been working hard on that. I think just the entire week.
Yeah, you can
last
see how
7
much.
days.
Look how big it is on the wheel here compared
Yeah.
to the others.
Leverage. The big one will be only through
Yeah.
the ReaperCon and the site. The normal, what do you call it?
Gaming scale.
The gaming scale will be for sale.
Yeah. So the 100 millimeter is only at ReaperCon.
I think it's 75, or is it going
It's
to?
100.
Oh, we've upped it to 100.
Yeah, the 75. Once Courtney printed 3 different sizes: the gaming scale, the 75, and the 100. And when we compared the 100 to the 75, the cost difference wasn't that much.
Yeah.
And it's just so much more impressive.
Yeah.
At 100
Okay.
millimeters.
Well, guess what time it is?
Is it time to give some stuff away?
Right on the dot.
It is.
All right. There you go. So there's your ReaperCon Sophie talk for the week.
That's really cool. That's a cool piece.
It is. Very cool.
Pretty cool.
She's outdone herself.
Good job, Christine. And good job, Max Dunbar, on the
There
design.
you go.
Still waiting. Oh, Antiqua's 2004?
Yeah. Max Powers 911.
Curse 13.
Chaos Queen for life.
Dragon Day 31.
All right.
Congratulations. Exclamation point claim if you won. It's episode 200B. Congratulations.
Okay, there you go. All right, so we're halfway through our show. There's our 2 giveaways.
Good job,
And
team.
we have shown our ReaperCon Sophie
And talked a lot about music.
and talked
Yeah.
a lot about
Just really quick about the manufacturers. I know we kind of talked about it a little bit last week, but obviously we talked about so the manufacturer awards are always a big part of the MSP, and I would like to get it out there a little quicker so a lot of people have time to paint all the stuff and buy the things and things like that. And obviously it's really good that they sponsor the MSP and help out and things like that. So the first one on my list is the Midnight Heroes, and trust me, this will be an update coming probably on Monday of next week, hopefully. Midnight Heroes, they're going to be sponsoring the adult chibi and the youth chibi. So they have a gold, silver, bronze for both categories.
Yep.
And it's any chibi miniature is available. Also, they have a cool little thing where if you bring any chibi miniature to their booth at ReaperCon, you get a special mini while supplies last, of course.
Yeah, Midnight Heroes have been really great. Supported ReaperCon for several years. We really appreciate them supporting the MSP Open.
Warlord Games and Trenchworks are doing a joint
Prize?
manufacturer awards, and they added something to theirs this year. So they normally do the historical category for all 4 of the categories: painters, open, diorama, and armor and ordnance. And then this year they're adding a historical Trenchworks and Warlord Games award, one with only Trenchworks and Warlord models. So they're doing one award for that in addition. And they're also doing any historical award. So any historical that's entered in the MSP Open, they'll be giving an award to as well. Speaking of Moonlight Minis, they'll be doing one as well.
That's right.
They're doing their Moonlight Mini category, which is first, second, and third place. Any Moonlight Mini. And then they're doing the Moonlight Spotlight Award, which is anything that's entered into the MSP Open. They'll choose one, and they'll give it the Moonlight Spotlight Trophy. And they're also going to do a Kids Spotlight Trophy as well. Bombshell, lovely Bombshell, Patrick over there at Bombshell, going to be doing what
Vicky.
I think the same thing they did last year.
Probably
with the
so. It sounds like the Golden Melee.
Melee Trophy and individual dog tags based on merit. So, and I've been told that you'll be able to pick those up at your model when you go pick up your model. They'll leave their tags when they do the judging.
Okay.
DGS will be there again. They're doing painter category, first, second, and third, and diorama category, first, second, and third. So any DGS model entered into the MSP are eligible for that. And then a big one that hasn't been here since 2019, Dark Sword Miniatures. He hasn't done the manufacturer award since 2019, and he's doing a big one. So diorama category, first, second, third. Single miniature Dark Sword category, first, second, third. Dark Sword Critter Kingdoms anthropomorphic animals open category, first, second, third, and Dark Sword Young Painters, first, second, and third.
Okay.
So a bunch of awards there, and then Talon Games coming back. I don't know his exact information, but I'm just going to copy it from last year. But he's going to update it. He's going to update me, but it should be best single cav, best cav squad, and best cav diorama trophies.
In our paints, there is no Dark Sword booth. It's just Jim himself.
Yes. Yeah.
And Curse 13, have fun at work. Hopefully you can watch Reaper live there while you're at work.
Yeah. So I think all of the other ones have a booth except for Trenchworks and Dark Sword. I think are the only ones that don't have a booth that are a part of the manufacturer awards.
Yeah. So appreciate all the these manufacturers supporting the MSP Open and providing manufacturer awards. It's really great. And the MSP Open is a great painting contest. I think it stands up against most of any of the national painting contests that are here in America.
So we have to redraw 2 names because we have 2 people that did not accept.
All right. Bang, bang.
Okay.
2 of them really quick. Hit fire.
Bam Bam.
Takes it a second to draw, but
There's no Bam Bam.
Bam, bam.
Oh, Sky's clear.
And Cranky Saurus. He's not going to
Should
be
we
cranky
claim
now
it?
that he won.
Yeah.
Nope.
There you go. Exclamation point claim if we said your name.
there's
I
Sky.
claim.
There you
We
go.
go.
There you go.
So if you want to start painting all of your manufacturer awards now, get them ready for the MSP Open.
I think they did Chaos Queen for life. Justin didn't
Justin, did you get Chaos Queens?
claim,
Let me double check and see.
but
yes.
you didn't. Yeah.
Yes.
So
it's
yeah,
claimed.
you're good.
You're good.
You're covered. We got you.
Okay.
A 9 cents change. I have reached out to Aaron Lovejoy and all them about all that stuff and see what they want to do. To see if they want to make it an official event or if they just want to keep it their kind of after hours thing. I'm waiting for a response back.
Mac Attack, do you allow manufacturers to have booths at ReaperCon? If so, how much? Of course we do. Yeah, we have manufacturers from all over the place coming. As for the cost, you'll need to email vendors at reapercon.com.
And this
We're
this
sold
year-
out already.
Yeah, this year's.
So if you want to go next
There's a
year,
waiting list.
it's vendors at reapercon.com. So, but yes, of course, we have
and we
huge-
always
we've got a
don't
big
we,
dealers room.
if you were there prior, then you have preference over a new person coming
Yeah,
in
yeah.
as far as getting
So it's a small area, but it fills up really fast.
Yeah.
I mean, it's small, but it's big, right? I mean, it's no Gen Con for sure, right? But yeah, book early, Green Oaks Gaming says. Base Boss 2. Someone asked
Base
about
Boss
a
2.
Base Boss 2 update, how the test was going. Well, it's still going.
I did talk with Kit today.
Did you? Okay.
I did, and he's still running some. He says it's like just almost there. And short of him having to feed himself and
sleep.
that he's on it, and he doesn't anticipate it to be too much longer. Yeah, that was his verbatim today when I was talking to him.
He did say that he was one of the things he had to work through was international shipping.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we can't just do the domestic shipping and then do international later. It's all tied together in the shipping manager. So we could not split the
And we
pledges.
don't need the European Union declaring war on us.
No, we don't.
So.
We don't. That didn't go so well in in 39.
Way to dredge up the past.
I
there.
know, it's always bringing up the past. So there you go. There's your Baseballs 2 update. We are obviously Kit's working on it, and we told you guys last week that there would be a test on Friday, and he would send out 50 emails. Those didn't go out.
No, that has
They
not
didn't
gone
go
out just yet.
So if you guys will just be a little more patient, I know we've asked you to be patient for so long. We really appreciate it, but it's almost there.
Mac Attack, the Gen Con booth prices have gone insane. Really? Because they were gone insane back when, in 2009, when we finally dropped out or
14,
something.
15 was the last time we went.
Yeah.
Speaking of Baseballs 2, today I shot a couple of videos just doing some tests on clearing the sprues off of the Baseballs 2 bases.
Hey, Reaper Harley.
I did little instructionals on how to do it, what tools to use, and what I suggest to be the best way to remove the sprues from the bases. So those should be in an update for Baseballs 2 as well.
Cool.
Normally around probably when we ship, I guess. But yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's see. We have 6 minutes to the next drawing. Can we squeeze in the comedy corner before then?
I think we could.
Or the building update, or what do you want to do?
Let's try the building update first.
Okay, let's do that.
So, Justin, you have the pictures?
I do.
These were taken by me, so there you go. So
What?
Look at that.
We got
There's
walls now?
We got walls, and they're working on the ceiling, as you'll see later. There's the one entrance door. The forklift, the big forklift there on the right, is covering up the riser room door. But there you go. It's got 4 walls on it, and now they're working on the ceiling.
We need to hire a big painter to come and do a big mural.
A big painter?
Yeah,
Yeah, a big giant,
Like
giant painter.
a large
Like
painter.
a giant painter.
Yeah.
I mean, I've put on a few pounds. I could be a big
Go
painter.
for it, Dave. Get your Vex and go.
Yeah, there you go.
Giant Vex.
All right, next picture. There you go. Okay, that's standing right there at the opening door. Let's see. No. That's the opening door I came in. Now I'm standing back against the wall that had that one door, the entrance door, shooting the opposite direction. As you can see, there's the rollaway doors, and there you have it.
So
They
you're facing
started.
south in this photo?
You are facing south in this one, yeah. And you can see they've already got one section of roof on. It's really, they can only do so much on the roof, and then they have to wait. Is it going to rain? If it's going to rain, you don't want all that stuff in your the water in the insulation. So they can only pull what they can do in a day, rather than just do a whole big section and then wait. All right, next picture. There you go. Oh, okay. On the right is that doorway that you saw, the one entranceway, and then on the left, there's by the white pole is the riser room. But there you go. There's the factory. It's all its glory. I was thinking if I had time, I might just pull one of the Camaros in there and do a burnout.
Oh.
You should do it.
Get the tire marks in there.
That would be fun.
The bay door's at the back of the building,
Yes.
down at the south end.
Now, yeah, it's on the south end because theoretically, where the first door. You go back to the first photo, Justin. Okay,
That
so if
door.
you go in that door, your now would be facing south. That's where everything starts production. So you start, and then you just move production all the way heading south till you get to go to the next photo, Justin.
Okay.
So you keep moving production south, and then you get to those bay doors there where it would go out for shipping.
I see. Okay.
One direction. You don't really ever want to backtrack or anything.
Okay.
Yes, this is our One Direction event center.
Yes, One
There we go.
Direction. Get the screaming girls out in the lobby. One Direction?
Perfect.
Yes. All right, so comedy corner.
Justin, go to my picture. Go to my laptop real quick. I have a picture of the roof, kind of up closer.
Up close. Oh, there you go, yeah. That's
So-
them actually installing it.
Yeah, they were up there this morning, doing it, and there's a little. They're doing the installation. And I think they're doing like they lay down the insulation and then they're putting roof on top of it.
Yes.
So that
Yeah.
just in case it rains, it doesn't.
Right.
do it.
Yeah. So that you don't want to just put roof on top of the moist trap the moisture
Yeah.
in the insulation.
It's pretty intense. It's,
Yeah.
it's high up there.
We're having a Space Odyssey conversation on the in chat.
The Space Odyssey conversation.
2001.
Oh. Open the doors, Dave. Go screw yourself.
We're getting some big weather tonight.
Yes.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
And it's supposed to continue tomorrow.
There you go.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
it actually happening? I feel like it's been the biggest.
I know they
live
keep.
last
Yeah, they
2.5
keep.
weeks.
But no, I think we're going to get something tonight.
Let's
Yeah.
not jinx anything.
Listen, I'm not saying I want hail, but the occasional rain really makes it easy.
We
on my
could
water
use
bill.
some rain for sure. Yeah.
Yes.
For sure.
No, Reaper Harley. Yeah, Reaper Harley. We can still go walk through there. It'd just be covered. But anyway, Reaper Harley and I, we're trying to get steps in every day. So, except for tonight, because we're doing the show, we'll drive up here and actually walk the building back and forth so many times to get our steps in. So,
There you go. All right. Funny corner time.
Wait.
or we could
It's-
do.
May as well do it 2 minutes early.
Yeah,
All
might
right.
as well.
All right. Giveaway time.
Giveaway.
Giveaway
time.
So you can come back to us.
I'm gonna leave it there.
Okay.
Now, do you control that, John? Or
Yeah, I
just
do. I do.
Oh, okay.
You see?
So you can. Oh, but Justin still has to make the switch back to us.
Yes.
Correct.
Oh,
Which is
okay.
why I can just leave us here staring at John's email or drive, I should say.
Can we have a live build cam? No.
Here we go.
Yes, Glavin Croft.
Galvin Crafts, you got it right.
Yeah, Coronado MP,
2000 Caesar
Pendrake TG.
Humblebug 81,
and HM Rude Dog.
All right.
and thank you, John. I've been meaning to
Exclamation
say
point
you.
claim.
If anybody, we'll try and advertise. Anyway, there's this lady on YouTube that does murder makeup on Mondays, right? Her name is Bailey Sarian, and I like her. I watch her show, Vicky and I both. And one of the times she was sitting there talking, and she goes, "Okay, I'm going to humble brag," and then she goes on and goes, "I know what that means. John told me what that means."
Yeah, I did. I used to say it all the time. Humble brag. It's like, oh, I was on my yacht on Saturday, and it's like, oh, a nice humble brag. But yeah. Yep.
All right. So there you go. There's that stuff.
Congratulations to the winners.
Now we can do the funny corner if you want
Yeah.
to.
Episode 200B.
Here we go.
Yeah. All right, there we go. And tonight's Comedy Corner is sponsored by, Justin? Enron. That's right. Where their motto is respect, integrity, communication, and excellence. When you think of Enron, think of all those, right?
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So, the first one, do we get like a or something like that from Justin?
An E. What do you mean?
Picture number one.
Oh, like a
Oh, hold on a second.
Yeah,
Dave.
some
Hold on a
buzzer or something.
Buzzer.
Hold on. Remember when I edited the thing earlier?
Yeah,
Yeah, give me like 30 seconds to fix this.
30 seconds.
Vamp for 30 seconds.
They're vamp for 30 seconds.
you got a month until the quarterly contest?
Okay, we're good.
Little
Okay.
bit
Never mind.
Okay. Okay, now, Justin. What?
Okay, we're good. Let's go.
Okay.
Remember, don't start with one.
Right. Okay. So Thanksgiving is not only a time that people should be giving thanks, not the only time of year.
No, you should
Okay?
give it all time. of the year.
Right. Justin? Very true.
Okay. Yeah.
Very
yeah,
true.
Sure.
Bippity boppity boo, baby.
Let's see, I believe George Bernard Shaw was a person who was ahead of their time and very smart. What do you guys think?
I don't know who that is.
He's a writer.
Okay.
Justin?
I mean,
For
you never
sure.
know.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
sure.
yeah. So some people donate their bodies to science after they pass. I've always joked with Reaper Harley that I'm going to donate mine to science fiction. But apparently there is a third option.
Oh.
Justin? So after being married for a while, everybody here's married, so they know. Couples usually develop nicknames for each other, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Justin?
Okay.
Yeah. Rated
Okay.
PG-13.
There you go. PSA number 2, Justin.
Speaking of which, see here. There it goes.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's cool.
Countdown. It's coming.
I like that.
166. Speaking of Halloween.
Yeah. So throughout the ages of humanity, everybody has always really tried to find happiness, right?
That's right.
Justin?
Yes, you are right.
Yeah. And, being an adult has a lot of advantages to being a kid, but, there are some drawbacks. Justin? Yeah. And so there are important rules to follow when it comes to self-defense. Here's one.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Oh, yeah. So, life is all about firsts, right? Your first date, your first kiss, your first puppy dog, right?
Mm-hmm.
Justin?
Oh, gosh. Wow. Good one.
First day on the internet?
Good one, Tom.
Oh, how many times I've loved to try something like that. So when speaking in public, it really, people dread speaking in public. In fact, they actually did a survey one time that list of the things, and people would rather die than speak in public. Death. They feared speaking in public more than death.
Yeah.
So when speaking in public, it really helps to be excited about the subject you're talking about. Justin? So, oh yeah, that's right. We got this one too. So anyway, the confusion at the very start is apparently I got censored.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Justin censored my very first,
I
the
saw.
first one. So I think John said he would put it up on Discord.
I got you.
With the tagline, so you can go and see it, but it's not going to make it on the show.
I say we show it anyway, Justin.
So we have the
No.
furry corner. No, Justin has
Okay,
censor rights.
Okay. All right.
Furry
Let's do the
corner,
furry
Justin?
corner. Yes.
All right. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so the furry corner is brought to you by David Harper. David runs our Bones USA casting operation, and this is Jack. David and Lauren got him when Lauren's mom rescued him from a shelter and surprised Lauren with him a day after school one time. He enjoys carrying toys around everywhere and stretching his feet out to press in. To press into me the bed. I'm sorry, my writing. Yeah, I should have had Ron proof this. Anyway, pressing into his back. He's also very confused about dog breeds and usually only lays halfway. Oh, beds. Sorry. Dog beds and usually only lays halfway on them.
Yeah, he does do that.
Yeah.
This dog is a thick dog, too.
A lot of muscle?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a big
yeah.
boy.
So there's my part of. Did you have a comedy corner?
Furry corner?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you go to my computer, Justin, we'll show you Inara. So Inara has her cat,
Aw.
her cat named Miko. It was a rescue, and when they got her, she was suffering from early stage liver and pancreas failure.
Oh.
But after much treatment, as you can see in the parentheses there, money, she recovered. And yesterday, her blood test came back, all showing in the normal range.
Hey.
Fantastic.
So
all
this
right.
This is Miko.
That's good. Good, Miko.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's nice.
So cute.
All right.
Congrats,
so
Inara.
there's the comedy corner and the furry corner.
Wow, just knocking this stuff out, huh? Okay. All right. Well, so we showed the video, Justin. What else is in my folder?
I think there's one photo. Let me check here.
Gosh, the Sophie's really cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool to see it right here in front of
Yeah,
me.
it's really cool. That's a good size. It's a fun size.
Yeah, 100 millimeters.
Something
Baby.
fun. to-
Paladin, you guys are professionals. Yeah, obviously my reading. you know.
Oh,
Oh,
this looks like a Max Dunbar. If I've
it
ever
is
seen
a
one.
Max Dunbar thing, and I'm not going to tell you what it's for. I'm not
Oh.
going to say anything. We're just going to leave it right there.
Nice.
I'll tell you a little bit.
Oh.
It's let's just say it's Dungeon Dweller related.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
What could that mean? What could that mean?
Well, we're working on a Dungeon Dweller role-playing game,
Mm-hmm.
and it is a cool piece of art, and we do like to make cool pieces of art into cool miniatures.
Yeah.
So, anyway, just saying, this is a cool piece of Max Dunbar art. More details will be coming soon about her. So,
The Macadam. Why is it opportunity knocks on your door? It only knocks once, but temptation, that biatch, leans on the doorbell.
Nice. It's a nice little tease for DDRPG.
Little cool thing, little fun thing to do. Let's see. Got anything else laying around we can sort of show?
There's a lot of stuff on these shelves.
Speaking of which, reminder quickly to people that if you would like to send us something for us to put up on the shelves, we will do that.
Yeah, and we did. You know what? We did ask for. We did solicit mail, actual snail mail, and we actually got a piece of snail mail in.
Yeah.
And it's
did we?
still sitting on my desk.
Damn it, Ron.
I know. Not next Thursday. In 2 weeks when we do this,
Yeah.
I will bring that mail.
And by that time, you guys could send us some new ones.
Yeah.
So if you want to send us something to put on these shelves,
Some cool stuff.
send us
Here,
some cool
I think
stuff.
there's something back here. Let me see.
There's a bunch of stuff.
What about this? Here, show that, John. Justin, we need Cambot.
We'll see.
Cambot,
I'm just going to
okay.
cover it with my hands so you don't see it early.
You can put that piece on there by itself.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
There we go. Oh.
It's my ex-girlfriend.
An overgrown Weaselmancer.
It's a water Weaselmancer. What does that look like, chat? That looks like
Spoons. You made a mini of me?
Okay.
So this is something that was just laying around. I figured, well, let's just show that here. Let's do that.
Yeah. So we got another thing that's coming.
Oops.
Oh, yeah. Just grab it and there you go.
Look at there. Okay.
Yeah. That looks great on the camera right there.
Oh, we're gonna have to zoom out a little bit, I guess.
Yeah.
Hold on a
I
second.
can go man the camera, Justin, really quick.
Let me make sure that this is actually zoomed out too, like this.
There
we
go. There you go.
But you could still zoom some more. So
Got to keep zooming out. It's a little too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a
there we
100
go.
millimeter scale for Sophie.
There you go. That'll
judge
tell you
it.
that.
Yeah.
Now, so this is the Lighthouse that Steve Skellman. I'm glad you came back tonight. It's magnum opus. The Black Tallow Lighthouse. So this is our first volumetric test print, and it is. We've got a few things to tweak on it. For example, the dock, the boards there above on the rocks are going to get a little more beat up and tattered, and it just needs some weathering, some distressing, some dishevelment, I guess.
Yeah. We possibly will talk to the people down at Magnolia down in Waco to get some decorating ideas.
Yeah. I think the cupola only goes on a certain way.
Yeah, I was trying to figure it out.
Yeah. And I think also that this is going to be resized up just a hair, just for scaling purposes. And we don't have merch the Lighthouse Keeper, but we do have the Slaughter Walrus right there. So, we're happy to finally show the Black Tallow Lighthouse. Finally, after such a long time, such a cool piece. Jason Weeby sculpted this. Max Dunbar designed it. Speaking of Max Dunbar, there he is. And really cool. Now, Kevin when we printed this, we hollowed it out underneath. So it's actually hollowed all the way through. But probably it's going to be even more hollowed out in more pieces when we get the final version. Yeah. So there's a little bit more work to do. We've got some technical things we got to work through. We're going to size up some things. Some of the ropes are going to need to be a little thicker. And it's overall going to get just a little bit bigger than what it is now. But yeah, really excited. I know Jason was working on merch, the Lighthouse Keeper, today, and he's looking really good. But we don't have a print of that. Maybe in a couple weeks we'll have him for the next Reaper Live, episode 201 or 200C. Who knows? But yeah, there you go. There's something.
that's a good question, Ron. Is there like a trap door at that last
Yes.
step? to
Yes.
get-
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
It can't come off, but it is on the print. I can see it.
Yeah.
There's like a little latch door that's right there.
And y'all, Max kind of drew this kind of as a joke because it's just sort of fun. Like, hey, you can share this. This is just a fun piece of thing that
And we took it seriously.
we took it very seriously and thought, yeah. Now, if you look at this and you get it for your miniature collection and your gaming, and you expect your characters to be able to stand on those stairs and go through the door, and it's not really intended to be. It's just it's supposed to be kind of fun. Now, I don't have a Sir 4 scale, but if we set Sir 4 scale on there, he's probably like I said, we're going to size it up just a little bit to try to make it a little more game scale, but it is what it is at the end of the day. It's just it's just a fun little prop, a fun little thing to paint that's going to look really, really cool on your desk. We're pretty happy with it ourselves. So here comes.
I just put some models on it.
Yeah, you can see that it's just a little bit small for characters, just a little bit, especially for Sophie. But if you see these wizards, if they went through the door, they would definitely be hitting their heads on the lintel.
See, that just makes it an ancient lighthouse when people were smaller.
Where people were smaller. It's a super ancient lighthouse.
So you said you're going to scale it up a little bit?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit?
Yeah, just a little
Beefing
bit.
it up?
Mm-hmm. We need to fix some of the, like I said, there's some technical issues we need to work through. It's halfling scale. Well, the Merch, the lighthouse keeper, is a dwarf. So
There you go.
So
It's a dwarf lighthouse.
it's I just reread the story about the Blacktail Lighthouse before I came over here because I thought it was just so cool. About Merch has Crabtrap, his seagull on his shoulder, and then adventurers who land on the island will get attacked by ravenous swarms of flesh-eating seagulls, and then the slaughter walruses will attack you if you get too close. It's just fun little, just fun.
It's just a dangerous place.
It is. Don't go there. And Merch is kind of a dangerous guy too. So there you go. There's the lighthouse. After all these months of waiting, we finally got a print to show you guys.
It looks awesome.
Very excited to.
Well, I'm glad you found that back there.
I know, it was just laying around. I was like, well, maybe we should just show that, I guess. No one's really interested, I guess. I'm waiting for someone to mount Sir Forescale on the slaughter walrus.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to happen.
I might take the Dwarven Battle Mage off of his little
that's
pony
good.
and just put him on there.
Put him on the slaughter walrus.
Look at this thing. You can see it right there.
He's cool.
You guys ready for the last giveaway, by the way?
Yeah, we are.
It's
Right.
that time.
My magnum opus, he says. Good. Is there an update for Kickstarter Bone 6 tomorrow?
McHugh.
Or is it next week?
What?
Bone 6 update? Is that tomorrow or next week?
Brick
I
McHugh.
wish it was next week, but I think it's
Agent.
Okay.
Agent Marvel. I may be one.
Dock Flock of Flame.
No time for bull.
There you go. Thanks,
Yeah,
Dave.
I thought you guys would pick up.
Sorry.
Yeah, we were talking about something else.
Distracted by.
Just
yeah.
talking
We're
about
good.
bands again,
They,
right?
they all claimed we're good.
All right, good.
Okay.
Congratulations, winners, for 200B. I liked what 9 Cents Change said. He said, now that's 200B material right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Kickstarter update tomorrow. I guess I
Yeah.
better find something. If I only had something to photograph to put in the update.
Yeah.
Maybe
So-
you could hint about the Weaselmancer.
That's right.
Yeah, I guess so.
Congo rats, everybody.
Yeah.
All right, who's on tonight? Oh, since we're at the end here, tomorrow tomorrow all day, I think there's a bunch of people that are going to be streaming, either on their own channels or on a specific Twitch channel. Hold on, my laptop's about to die, so I'm trying to look it up before it dies. Valandar sent it to me. 1 second. It's on Belated. BAALITE3D. Belighted. Belighted's Twitch channel. But there's going to be a bunch of art people that are going to be streaming tomorrow. Them reading stories and doing stuff just like Kathy, what Kathy used to do. Kathy used to read stories and read books and poems and things like that.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are going to be, kind of doing that on Twitch tomorrow.
And I think we kind of buried that, didn't we? We just sort of buried the lead on
I just
that
realized
story.
that we didn't talk about
Yeah,
it.
when we probably should for
Yeah.
people who haven't
Yeah.
heard.
Yeah, of course.
So you guys know that we were doing a charity mini for Kathy Wapple. She's been suffering from cancer for several months, and unfortunately, last weekend, Kathy passed away, and we're very, very sad to see that. She was such a great bright spot in our hobby. Always helpful, always cheerful, creative, talented artist, a great person, and it's very sad to hear about her passing. We are still selling the Kathy Wapple miniature. We will still be giving the money to James and his family so they can use that to help them
With
get through this
bills
time.
and
Yeah, whatever
funeral
they need
costs,
to get through.
things like that.
So, yeah, it's a very sad situation, and just we're sad to report that. So I know it's about a week old, but we're sad to bring that up. So, yeah, so there is. So if you haven't gotten your Kathy Wapple charity mini, you can still get it. We're gonna keep that
Continue
going.
on.
We're gonna keep
Yeah.
that going to help out with James and his family. So. Sorry to end the show on such
Yeah.
a down note, but
And
it's something we did want to talk about.
And we were talking about doing something for ReaperCon in some capacity, because if anybody has come to ReaperCon in the past, Fort Wapple
Yeah.
was always a big part. of the main foyer for ReaperCon in all of its different capacities and things like that. And so we're brainstorming some ideas of what to do with that area, or do some kind of tribute.
Yeah,
there
we're going
is-
to try to
is
do
what
something.
I'm
with-
hoping to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I think painting gummies at ReaperCon, anything like that to honor.
Yeah, they did
honor
that last year as
Kathy's
well.
memory. And Ed as well. We're talking about maybe doing something for Ed as well. So in the last 12 months, we've lost too many good people. So, all right. Well, there's no other way to do this than just to say it and just who we rating.
Yeah, sorry.
We got Lord Gazumba,
Monuments on.
Monument,
We can rate
and
Monument,
Dwarven
that's fine.
Forge.
Yeah, they're doing a dino. They're painting a dinosaur, and they're doing the House of Pro Acryl Monument. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll rate
that's-
Monument.
Sounds like a good
Let's
one.
do Monument then. Okay. Well, thank you, folks, very much.
Now, we will not be next week. We will
Right.
skip the next week, and
Right.
we'll be
Correct.
back after that in 2
Yeah, we're
weeks.
back on track.
Yes.
Oh, Art of Mike Disney's on. I didn't know that.
I don't really, because I don't see
I didn't
that.
see it. Yeah.
I didn't see it either.
All right, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Take care.
Yes.
Melon.
Make good decisions,
Yeah. Have a good night.
and be careful.
That's right.
Jazz
Thank
hands.
you, as always, for watching. Yes, jazz hands. Jazz hands.
Bye.
Thank you, folks, very much.
Coming to you live from Brian Wynn Studios, it's Reaper Live!